Hello and assalamu alaikum. Today we're gonna look about work-life balance. What is work-life balance? What is the importance of that in a business studies context? And the policies of diversity and equality. What are these policies and what is the importance of those in business studies context? So without further ado, let's begin. Work-life balance is basically about creating and maintaining a supportive and healthy work environment that enables employees to have a balance between work and other aspects of life, family, friends, community, and personal growth. Such as you can give them time, allow them to have set up their own time, or give them some flexible time, flexible break hours, uh, holidays, or stuff like that. Stuff that overall helps them to maintain their health, life, work environment, to maintain have a balance between their work and their personal life. So, what is the importance of this balance? Work life balance programs can be seen as an investment by business. It can become a USP in terms of recruitment and retention of staff. So, if you are providing your employees with work life balance, they might not leave the business, they might feel okay, they are not, they are not overworked, they are they get do their work, they are having a good family time as well, they are having a good balance, so they will stay in your business, and you will have other employees might also be attracted by that, and they'll also want to be a part of your business, or your recruitment of highly qualified employees might increase. A focus on work life balance could lessen the danger of overworked employees, affecting quality of service, reputation, as well as profits. So when you have work life balance policy, your employees won't be overworked. You will try to minimize that their work, so that there is a balance between their work and life. So it reduces the danger of overworked employees. And overwork, if you don't have overworked employees, then you won't have to worry about the quality of service, or which may affect. So like if you don't have a work life balance, employees would be overworked, they which will affect the quality of service, which in turn will affect the reputation, and hence your profits will also reduce. So if you have a work life balance policy, if your employees have work life balance, then all these issues are resolved. There's cost implications of overworked staff, absenteeism, reduced commitment, and performance. Not do they just affect the quality of service, they are also absent a lot of times, and there's reduced commitment and performance, so productivity increases, the business becomes less efficient, and yeah, they might not be even be able to reach their target sales, because of which your overall objective might not be achieved. So having a work-life balance policy is important as it strengthens employee loyalty and productivity, as we discussed. It also reduces negative effects of work-life conflicts such as health risk on employees, smoking, drinking, weight gain, depression. It also reduces stress and burnout between work and family. So when employees have a good work-life balance, they won't be stressed or having a burnout or going for some other issues like smoking, drinking. It all happens when someone is too much stressed and they want to clean up those stress, and they go to these bad habits, which is a risk to their health. So all these can be avoided if you provide your employees with a good work-life balance. Now moving on to the next part of our lecture, policies of diversity and equality. So basically, what is equality and what is diversity? Equality can be defined as breaking down barriers, eliminating discrimination, ensuring equal opportunities and access for all groups in the business. So you're treating all your employees as equal, all your customers as equal. You're not discriminating anyone. You're just eliminating discrimination. You're breaking down any barriers, providing equal opportunities to everyone. Diversity. Diversity can be defined as celebrating differences and valuing everyone. Each person with visible or invisible differences is valued and respected. So you're trying to have a more diverse profile. People who have different skills, maybe like look different, maybe there's a diverse workforce, they think differently. All of that is welcome. So they value diverse profile. It's not like you just want some people who are just Pakistanis. No, you might want some who are from foreign, like Omani or Indian, maybe perhaps, and Afghanistani, Irani, a very diverse employee, diverse workforce. So what is the importance of having policy of diversity and equality? Well, there are increasing legal requirements relating to equality and diversity in businesses, because of which businesses are required to comply. However, it varies between countries and regions. So in some countries there's a legal requirement of that, And if you don't have these policies, then you might be fined, which will add to your cost and reduce profits. So in order to avoid that, businesses do that. They don't look at the other points. They just say, okay, it's a legal requirement, so we have to do it. And policies are now increasingly required and are being developed to ensure that the values relating to equality and diversity are being embedded in day-to-day business working practices. So nowadays, it's becoming more and more common that many countries are having these policies. So it's a requirement, not a desire. It's more becoming more of a requirement in many business sectors, and it's being developed to, you know, value this. These policies are now being more valued and embedded into day-to-day activities. They are now more implemented more efficiently. Such policies such policies are regarded as essential for workforce efficiency and effectiveness. Some even see this as a competitive advantage to have operating policies of diversity and equality. It also assists in hiring more qualified employees. So if you have a diverse profile, that means you have different ideas. Your overall workforce will be efficient and effective. You might have different social needs. You might have come from different social backgrounds, interact with each other, learn from each other, and overall work a better way, so that you are being effective as well as efficient. And these are also provide some competitive advantage to businesses if you have a greater diverse workforce, which allows it also allows you to hire more qualified workers. So qualified workers, as in like there might be some people who are discriminated, but if they know that okay, you have a diversity and equality policy, you might will be valued there, and they will come to you, and they might have some qualified skills. So in that sense, it also assists in hiring more qualified workers. Now when we say competitive advantage, what do we mean by competitive advantage is that a diverse workforce leads to an increase in creativity, because individuals from different backgrounds approach problem solving in different ways. So overall this is, overall creativity has increased. You have different perspective at problem solving. So because of that, it provides a competitive advantage. And the aim of this whole diversity and equality policy is to produce an inclusive organization, a distinctive organization culture that enhances the work experience. Sorry, yeah, that enhances the work experience. Businesses are seen as a microcosm of society, and HRM at forefront of attempts to produce inclusive environments and cultures in the work and organization. So you want an organization with have different cultures, different environments, so that it's a microcosm of society. Now, it is considered important to counter the negative effect of discrimination to produce a richer, more tolerant working environment. So you just want to eliminate discrimination once and for all from the whole, business sector, at least trying to. It's not too possible, too much easy, but yeah, they're all trying. A diverse workforce leads to an increase in creativity that we just talked about as a competitive advantage. It also helps to capture a greater consumer market, as consumers will be attracted to a diverse sales force. So as we said, that's a competitive advantage. It's because your company's other consumers will come to you because of your diverse sales force. They might want to interact with different people. They might want to see those people how they worked or something like that. But yeah, overall you have a greater consumer market because consumers from different backgrounds will also come interact with you. However, however, not all businesses may be enthusiastic about diversity and equality. In some countries, they might not require such policies, so businesses can just slip out of that. They don't need this, not a particular need, so they might just say okay. They might not think that it's a necessity, and they might just work with it without it, because not all businesses require just diversity and equality policy. Some may be like simple jobs, simple manufacturing job, a labor, for example, capital intensive business. Perhaps you don't need many employees. You need few employees to operate the machinery, so you don't need a diverse profile for that. So yeah, in some cases it's not a requirement, nor are business enthusiastic about it if they are not forced to take this policy. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and Allah Hafiz.